Buonasera a tutti. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to a very special edition of Calcio with Rino Z. We're back on it with Serie A recap, match day one Serie A recap, and we have some guests here. Some fellow guests. Well, it is a pleasure to have back Mr. Pasquale from I Am Paco, which I think your YouTube channel is going to be on soon. So, welcome back, Pasquale. Come stai?
Thank you, Rino. Thank you for having me again, and hi to everybody. Sto bene, grazie, man. Just came back from a nice vacation in Italy, see old friends, il mare, and now we're back to Serie A and sports.
Oh yeah, especially today. I'm pretty sure you're happy about your lovely result. Inter, huh?
Yeah, too bad it finished only after 67 minutes. Would have been nice to last 90 minutes, but we wanted
I
to take
know.
it easy today.
Oh. Then, of course, we have back Mr. Chris Moss from Moss Sports, correct? The
Giuseppe
famous.
Mossima, my
I
Italian
went.
alias. I got a lot of English trolls, my friend.
Yeah, English show. As you know, he's a big Jonathan David fan. He's an Arsenal fan. There he is. He's probably going to say everything about Jonathan David tonight. Then, of course, he will say his piece about Serie A because he does love Serie A. He's an Arsenal fan too. So, guys, before anything, put a beautiful like and subscribe. Please follow Chris, Most Sports TV. Then, of course,
Moss
Mr.
Sports Room,
Pasquale.
Moss Sports Room.
Moscow. Okay, sorry. Then, Mr. Pasquale, you're gonna have your YouTube soon, right, Pasquale? I am Paco, or to
Yeah, yeah.
Leon.
Soon we're gonna start it up soon.
It's
Yeah, pretty
Irish.
soon.
Well, let me know
Pardon?
so I can send the links. And yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, no problem, Bello. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Should I start this? I know it was a pretty interesting Serie A. As we see, Juventus, Inter winning. Who else win that I miss?
Roma.
Napoli win.
Napoli.
Roma. As we say in Italian.
Cremonese.
Oh my God. As we say in Italian, sempre buono la prima. As the first game, it's always good that we win. But of course, we all got to be calm down whatsoever. As for now that we have Juventus, a Juve fan like me, Pascal Interista, then of course, Steve Moss is all over the place. He's a big Jonathan David. Should we start with Juventus? Then we'll talk about Inter. Then we'll talk about Milan, Napoli, and so far, so on. How is that, boys?
Good.
Good? But before I go, I see a lot of people on the chat. Sorry, boys. We have first
Subscribe. If you're
Ralph
coming from all over
Spinelli.
the world, make sure you subscribe to Rino Z and his channel and hit his likes.
Yeah, guys from Steve Moss. Sorry. From Moss Sports. We have Mayan Dolphins, the Legend Killer. What up, Coach Moss? How you doing today? How you feeling today?
I got NFL guys too, Miami Dolphins.
Oh, well, welcome to the channel, my friend. If you love culture like me, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe. Montreal Canadiens team.
And he likes
Oh.
Montreal Canadiens, this guy, just to bust my balls.
Oh, well, coaches, how you doing? In love, respect, with respect to yours, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's start off with this Juventus 2-0 against Parma. Of course, a nice goal from Mr. Jonathan David, the first goal, a Canadian that scores from Serie A. Then Vlahovic scored the second. My thoughts on this, I know people that follow me for a while, as I always say, with these small teams, we have to be careful because we had trouble last year with Parma. Pasquale remembers Inter had trouble with Parma, which Parma gives trouble to a lot of big teams. But I was shocked about this result.
I got a question about Parma. I thought they did
Okay.
pretty good last year, didn't you? You know, they just came up. Who is their coach and why is he gone?
Who, Parma?
Yeah, who was their manager last year? And why did they get rid of him?
Well, the coach was Kivu. No, he's at Inter now.
Oh, Kivu was coaching Parma. Yeah. He
Yeah,
did a good job,
yeah.
I thought.
No, he did a good job. As I was saying, they did cause a lot of trouble. But even the game Juventus, you saw yourself, they were kind of scared because the first half Juventus didn't play that well.
They were sitting way back, man. Like
Yeah,
just sitting and countering. That's it.
yes, but then Tudor did some changes at the second half, and what was impressed from the Juventus side was Jonathan David because he was pushing. He missed some shots whatsoever, but the second half, thanks to a beautiful assist from what's his name, Ildic, he finally scored. So, as my friend Andrew, Grande Rino, Grande
I
Jonathan,
thought
or
Yildiz.
Canada, Paisano. What's that, Moss?
I thought Yildiz was maybe man of the match. He played great.
Oh yeah. What do you think,
I
Pascual?
I
Is
would
it man
consider,
of the match?
you know how we do hockey. We do the 3 stars. I like it better than just one man of the match idea. But I thought uh I thought the center back Bramer was brilliant. Like he
Oh
scored the
yes.
goal there, and David and Yildiz were really good.
Even Conceição was good. He missed some shots. I don't know
And
why people
Kefren
don't like
Turan
him.
was really good in the midfield for You saw his brother today, Paco Marcus Thuram. His Lillian, his dad, and Kefren were watching. Man, Marcus was playing on fire today.
Yeah, yeah. He knew the family was watching too today.
Oh, that's funny. But to close it up with this game, then I'll let Pasquale and Chris talk. At the end, Mr. Vlahovic finally scored, which for me, Vlahovic, that goal, let's be real, it was a lucky goal in my end. I know everybody's been hyped up. Still want to keep Vlahovic, but for me, I don't want to keep him. So we got our 3 points. I know it's against Parma, but better than nothing because last time we lost under Tudor. Tudor, my end, he did some good changes, but there's still a lot of work to be done with the midfield. Miners 50-50, I should say. Locatelli, yes, he's the captain. He has sorts which he got subbed, but there's still a lot of work with Kelly, Gatti. Like we have Bremer. Let's hope he doesn't get injured, which I got scared because he got hit in the head. Then he was playing the Chiellini style, thank God. But clean sheet, so I can't complain. That's how Pasquale. What are your thoughts with this Juventus, Pasquale? You like it? You
Well,
didn't like it?
yeah. Well, you guys pretty much narrowed it down, especially with the 3 stars, like Kurt was saying. I agree 100%. I think the best buy of Juventus this year was absolutely Bremer. With him in defense, it's going to be a different story. Even Gatti played good with him beside him. Yildiz is the rising star, and it shows. He shows that he wants to take the team by the hand. You know what I mean? Like he wants.
Yeah.
He is the star of the Juve, which one he has. I think Coop Miners is going to do better than last year. It's not going to be hard to do
Mm.
better than last year, though. And like I said, Bremer is a good buy-in. Juventus 1-2 nothing clean sheet. They did their job, and no, I think they're pretty good now. With David, just let him gel in. He scored on his first game, which is always a good news. And Vlahovic is still on the bench. I know you want him out, but I think for the next 6 months, you're gonna pretty much keep him now. And it's not a bad idea having him come off the bench. Having a guy like Vlahovic come off the bench
Yeah,
is
but Pasquale.
He's still a cancer, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, he hasn't been playing well. Now, that's not all good. I understand Juventus
Good
cannot
kid.
spend money on
Like I said, he
Colomani.
can do everything, Reno, but he's a cancer. His mentality is cancerous.
That's the thing, because the friendlies. Did you see the way he was playing? And now, of course, he probably saw David scoring, and he wants to prove everybody wrong because he doesn't want to stay. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to stay on the bench because it's going to ruin his career. If you ask me, like I understood what Pascal is coming from. Like most people are saying, we got to keep him for 6 months, but man, I don't know, Pascal. If our only luck, Mina will take him, but they're not going to spend that kind of money.
Milan already got that guy Arder today from Sporting Lisbona, and he was
Yes.
the second of Gyökeres. So they went on him, I think. And Napoli apparently they're getting Højlund from Manchester United. So it looks like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
pretty
AC
much
Milan
saying
was gonna, hey Paco, and now suddenly Napoli. I gotta bug Dom about that too. They
about
serve
what?
like
Sorry.
Premier League rejects, don't they?
No, but Napoli is going on Højlund.
They gotta do
He was on
something.
Atalanta 3 years ago. He was a good prospect. On Manchester United, they don't do pretty
Well,
much.
we see everybody fails Man United. They kill
Yeah,
young
exactly.
talent. They kill everybody.
And let's put another spezziamo una lancia, like they say in Italy, for the Canadian. Even Buchanan scored a hat trick in La Liga
Ah,
for
yeah, I
Villarreal.
wanted
Ah,
to say it. Taco's my guy.
Chris.
Dejan
Yeah.
Buchanan. And unfortunately for me, Marotta was didn't.
Winter, what were
The,
you doing letting this talent go because he broke his
I
leg?
know, and
I
we
know.
let go, and we also let go the other substitute for Dimarco, which one was Buchanan and the other one was Zaleski. Right, so now we only have Carlos Augusto backing up Bastoni and Dimarco. So we're kind of short there, but I'm happy for Buchanan, his first hat trick in La Liga, first Canadian to score a hat trick in La Liga. The same day that, the day after David scored in Serie A.
I
So
forgot he had scored in Serie A. Hey, Paco. I was like, oh yeah, Jonathan David, first Canadian to score.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no,
oh
no,
yeah,
first, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 first Canadian on the debut because even Buchanan scored
yeah,
against
true,
Empoli
true.
last year. So
Yeah.
and we
I
still have
forgot
that
David
Tomori
was
guy.
there.
Yeah, he is English, but he was born in Canada. Tomori from AC Milan,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Well, at the same time, seeing these Canadians going through, we're gonna let Chris talk because I'm pretty sure he has lots to say. Talk about Juventus. Instead of talk about Jonathan Day because you always say
Yeah, I
good
won't
things
tell the
about
world. I
Jonathan.
won't tell the whole world I told you so. But I told you so, you English bastard.
Yeah.
But
Okay. My bad. But I never
no, not you,
put him
Reno. I said
down.
the English. I said the English. For 4 years, I wanted this guy at Arsenal, and
Okay.
non-stop abuse I took. Non-stop. He can't do it in a big league. Well, he wanted Juventus. Juventus made the greatest signing ever, a free transfer for the Canadian Iceman. It's going to be brilliant. I said he'll get over 20 goals. Serie A. I called it. Dom,
Well, we'll
Napoli.
see about 20 goals, but
We got that other channel sort of listening to, not really, but it was called Juve Corner, but it was nonstop ripping of Juventus and the transfer mercato and ripping Jonathan David by these Napolitanos. And now, well, I told you so. He scored his first game and he's coming for Conte too at Napoli, Jonathan David. I thought him and Yildiz, I think Paco mentioned it, him and Yildiz have a natural connection. I said that would happen. And that was looking good. They were getting, the second half, you start seeing 1-2s, and Kefren Turam looking for through balls for them both. And I thought Yildiz was absolutely great. I mean, he played both wings. I like how
yes.
Tudor changed that up. He when Conceição went up, he put Yildiz on the right, and you caught them on the counter, Parma, when you were down a man. And it's not a lucky goal, Dusan. I mean, he finished it, but I mean, Yildiz made that happen. That was a great breakout play, and
Well,
yeah, like
usually he
earlier.
misses those chances, Valvich.
Oh yeah,
But
he was missing
yesterday,
those last year, yeah.
that's why I said lucky
And he
goal because
should
you
be a
never know
great
about
team
Valvich.
player, Dusan, but he's a mercenary. Like you said earlier, Reno, you want guys with grinta, you want guys with passion. That's what
Yes.
Bremer brings. That's what Cambiaso brings. That's what Jonathan David brings. You're not going to see that out of Dusan. You saw him not caring, even a rat's ass during the summer.
Yeah.
And that's infectious. Unfortunately, maybe last year that infected Weah and McKinney, these Americans in Dusan, the highest paid player, not giving a care and not showing the passion. And it's infectious and it's cancerous, like I said. So yeah, get the dead wood out. Get some
We'll
new players
see.
in.
Maybe January.
But yeah, I mean, I think they can still make some sales here, and we got what, a week, just over a week
A
left, or
week.
just a week left now. Yeah.
What do you think, Pasquale? Are we going to sell it before the Mercado or probably January? Vlahovic.
No, like I said, right now, the only way I would have
Once again,
signed Vlahovic was on AC Milan
Luis,
right now.
sorry, Paco.
Yeah, let Pascual. Sorry.
No, I was
Go ahead, Pascual.
no, I was saying the only way I see him, I was seeing him right now was with AC Milan. It would have been perfect spot there. But now that they went with the Sporting Lisbona forward with Arder, I believe. It's going to be a little bit hard for him to move again. Napoli's going on Højlund, so the two teams that could have had Vlahovic right now, they're already backed up their forward. So I'm
Maybe
thinking
the
he's going to stay until
Maybe
the
the Saudis.
contract ends. Sorry.
Maybe the only option is Saudi now.
No.
Going
I think
with Saudis.
he'll probably stay and he'll go for free, and he's going to get his still contract of like 14 million a year somewhere else. But it depends now. Maybe Chelsea, because Arsenal got Gyökeres, so that's another top team that could have got Vlahovic.
Chelsea's trying to
So
sell Nicholas Jackson forward.
yeah, and he's pretty good too. So, but I'm sure you'll find the team pretty easy. Vlahovic, I still think he's good. I
He
think he's
might be
better than
able to get
Milik.
loan with an option. That might be what the Juventus have to do to get this Dusan out of there.
What's that, Chris? I didn't understand. Sorry.
You might have to get. He might have to go somewhere with a loan for an option to buy. That might be what you have to do. Eat some of the
It's too late.
salary.
Too late for that, Chris.
Get
It's
this
too late for
Dusan out
that.
of there. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. My guess is January because I had so much hope, but I lost hope with this guy. Before I continue on, I know Pascual was saying about Kuminers. So you actually think Kuminers is gonna improve? I don't know, man. Like yesterday he played, but when he came in, it's not that he really did terrific. Like there was a little bit of change, but still slow. I don't know if we're gonna see the same coup under Tudor this year.
Well, hopefully you won't see the same coup. That's what you don't want to see. You want to
The
see a different
Atalanta
coup,
one.
and
Yeah, you want the Atalanta one.
I don't think he's gonna do.
What's that, Pascual?
No. He was saying something, Chris.
Oh, I was saying you want the Atalanta Coop Miners, not the Juventus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the
Paco,
same.
I think you were mentioning that. Like Juventus seemed to be wanting to play him as like an attacking midfielder, and Coop Miners on Atalanta and for Holland and back in Netherlands, he played a deep lying midfielder. And he's a good passer, but being an offensive mid, it doesn't really fit with him.
It depends even
Go
on the
ahead,
players who you have. One way is to have Ederson, and another place is to have Locatelli. Maybe on Atalanta with Pasalic, Ederson, Deron, he had a better connection, right?
Yeah.
Now with the Juventus, we got to see Miretti now coming back in. Still McKennie, which last year he gave it all, but McKennie always does the dirty work and always ends up coming through. But we'll see. I don't think he can do worse than last year. That's one thing. Plus, they got Bremer back on defense. That's a plus on Juve. Jonathan David, he could be a good force. And maybe the sour note is not having Kolomani or not able to get him. It all depends on them because if Vlahovic stays, Kolomani, I doubt. I think he'll go back to PSG.
Yeah. Well, they're making us a big problem with PSG as well. With me, with Coop Miners, I don't know. I have to see it till I believe it. They're going to give him one more chance. So what I meant, Pasquale, I hope to see the same Coop from Atalanta because I don't want to see the same one like under Malta and Tudor. So we have to see if he's going to show it. So we'll see. I know a lot of people were.
Douglas Luiz, he was a loan to buy. So
yeah,
you haven't really got the money.
No. We'll see what happens with that. Before I move on to Inter, we got Mario Protestio. He's Interista. Just finishing watching Inter. Wow. I guess you are really happy. Sorry, my son at the back. 1 second.
Orazio.
Orazio.
It sounds like a footballer. Hey, Paco. Orazio.
Yeah, he does. We have Mike. Give Coop time. How much time you want to give him, Mike? So come on, Mike.
Please
Let's not
say.
start this, Mike. Come on, Mike. Then we have from England, Declan Razy. Hi, Rino. My friend. Lucky you're still awake. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's move on. Don't hear the background. I'm sorry. Let's go on to Inter. I know Pascal is really happy about this Inter. Me, after the third goal, I said, I'm done watching. I end up watching Liverpool. Yeah. Chris, let me talk, then I'll let you talk one at a time, please, or else it's going to get confusing. Sorry, bro. I know you're excited, but so yeah, I was going a little bit back and forth. Then I saw Benny scored, and they ended up finishing 5-0 against Torino. I know Torino, they haven't been playing well, but which I was shocked because last year with the other coach, but that's Torino. It's up and down. Then, it's kind of hard to see Inter not winning against Torino because recently they have always been winning against Torino, even with a lot of goals. But besides that, Thuram scored 2 goals, correct? Who else scored? Correct me if I'm wrong, Pascual. Yeah, Lautaro scored, correct, Pascual?
It's coming. Your audio is coming and going. Maybe it's me. I don't know, but it's like pausing. Yeah, it was Bastoni, Thuram, Lautaro, Thuram, and hey.
Yeah. Do you hear me, Pascual? You guys hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, maybe.
I hear you.
Yeah, maybe it's your audio, your connection, Pasquale. But to close this up with Inter, yeah, well, they played a little bit better than
We didn't even
the
start.
friendlies. What's that?
You're closing it up. We didn't even start.
No, what I mean is to close the discussion of Inter. Sorry. Well, I said my piece. What else much I have to say? Sorry, I'm getting kind of confused because of my connection. But we'll have to wait and see. What's that, Chris?
Did Pasquale? Did you watch the whole game?
Oh yeah, not only Inter. I watched Juventus. I watched Udinese today. I like to. One thing that I have as a habit is to watch soccer games, and I watch them till the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
No.
So, Pasquale, what are your thoughts about it? I'll let you go. Then I will say my piece.
Inter, it's too easy. They made it too easy. It can't even comment. I'm so happy for Sucic. I know he's going to be an amazing player. A lot of Croatians talk very highly about him. Some people say the next Modric, but the way I see him, he started off even on the friendly games amazing against the River Plate. He played good today. He was amazing as well with 2 assists today on goals. So he had a very good game. I was happy for him. Happy for Bonnie on his debut, scoring. Barella, true leader, like captain that we need. I mean, sorry, Lautaro. Barella today was playing for Çalhanoğlu. He wasn't even playing his position today, Barella. But I saw an Inter with more hungry. They're hungrier than last year. They want to redeem themselves. Great Bastoni, good Pavard, So I don't know. Yeah, Torino, maybe they say easy, but Torino's a pretty good team. They got Simeone, they Casadei. They lost a good goalie with Milinkovic-Savic to replace. But
that Israel was no Milinkovic-Savic today. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Milinkovic is very good, but that guy Gonje that they got for Napoli, he give the hard time to Inter defenders today. I think he's going to do very good with Torino. Simeone, we didn't see him shine today, but just like any other Torino player besides Gonje. But Inter was all over. They had the pressure on them. If you look at the Lautaro's goal, you're gonna think, "Oh, Torino give it away." But if you see at the pressure that Inter played, that Lautaro gave, even on a sliding tackle on the goalie, that's things that Lautaro does, right? With the sliding tackles, usually defense, but even goes tries to scores. And today he did a nice goal by anticipating the goalie, putting it in, did the assist for Bonnie. That was 4 touches. I saw an Inter was like I put him like I think it's stronger than Napoli this year, just because
You
Napoli has
think
to do
so?
two. Yes, just because Napoli has to do two competitions. I usually say whoever wins, and it's always been like this: whoever wins the league, the Scudetto, is the favorite. But I think with two competition, Napoli is going to have a hard time, especially without Lukaku now, and we don't know how Højlund is going to show up. But I saw an Inter hungry, and I was very hurt when we lost Inzaghi, because you know what I felt
You're a
about
big
Inzaghi.
fan.
Yes,
Yeah.
so when we lost Inzaghi, I said Inter's going to fight for fourth spot for Champions League. We're going to make Champions League. But now seeing the friendly, seeing who we bought, young guns in the pod. Pardon?
He was a smart dude, man. He came from Ajax. He was a
Well,
smart player.
Kivo's been at Inter for a long time. He's
Yeah,
been coaching
smart
the
dude.
young. He's been coaching the farm team of Inter, and he won a couple of championships. So
Yeah,
he knows the players. He knows Pia Esposito. He knows Bonni because he was at Parma,
yeah.
and
Those
he's
are good.
and he's attached to Inter, right? So I say let them work, just like say Tudor and Gattuso. They're all in the same boat. They're people that we don't know what's going to happen because they don't have a name or trophies behind them. But we have to let them work. Not even Guardiola was nobody before he went to Barcelona, right? And he coached other teams. Yes, Rino.
I understood where you're coming from. I'm surprised that you said that Inter is going to be better than Napoli. Well, Inter has three competitions too. So we see what
Yeah,
happened
so
last year.
we also had him
Yeah,
last
but
year. Yeah,
you see, I think what Paco means is when Napoli's been in the Champions League, they've struggled, back in the league where Inter's used to that.
Well, because we all know Conte, he won't handle the pressure, but we all have to see this, you know. So because Pasquale last year, everybody thought the Inter was going to win, and then that same this year with the same players. So let's hope they stay healthy and they don't come down. But maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't see them fighting for the Scudetto, but I trust your words.
And I was like Pasquale too about Torino. Today was bad, but I told Reno before the match, I was like, they got a good lineup. I said they're going to be missing their goalie, and that looked true. And yeah, I forgot about Ricci. He was a key player last year too. Like that's a big miss. So
and you still
Torino,
have to wait
Torino
for
got to get better, but it's going to take a little bit. I
yeah,
love
but you still
Cassidy.
have to.
I seen him in England. Cassidy. This guy has cojones. Cassidy. He is a good young Italian midfield.
Plus, you got to
Sorry.
remember that you got to
Go ahead,
remember that
Pasquale.
they got back their forward because he was injured all last year, Duvan Zapata,
Yeah,
and him and Simeone up front are going to be kind of
they're
dangerous.
good.
Vlasic is a good midfielder, and also they got Aslani, so to take Ricci's spot.
That's what I said.
That's
I
an
go, they
extra
have a
good.
good lineup. I said when I looked at it.
No, they. I think they're going to be okay with not getting relegated. For that,
You just
I believe they're not going to
once
be as
you got
strong as
ahead,
last.
once it was 2-0, it just snowballed on Torino today, like badly.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Inter was just
But
pressing and pressing.
Exactly.
I don't know if they're better than Napoli. We have to see if they're going to gel Napoli. So for me, it's all up in the air. So but I respect your choice, Pasquale. I'm surprised that you're saying that, but why are you
No,
so
I was
convinced?
Reno. I was surprised when 2 days ago you said Inter's going to finish fifth or sixth. I was like,
Well, that's
no,
what
how
I
can you?
think. That's what I think. I
Okay,
don't think they're going to fight for Serie A. That's my opinion.
okay,
So
yeah.
I could be wrong with Milan. I did say Milan might fight for Scudetto, but after we've seen the first game, I don't know. We all
Well, you
have to
can't
see,
judge after
Pasquale.
the first game.
Yeah,
You can't judge after the first game. After the first game, I think Milan's going to go easily on Champions League this year.
Yeah. As Antonio says, either Inter is that good or Torino is that bad. Time will tell. Grande Rino, well, Grande Antonio. Uh, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see because a lot of people
The first
think
match,
about.
did it both. Inter was ready and going. Reno.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. No, I get. Like I said, what did I say today? Buono, buono la prima partita, which means it's good win for the first game. How we say it in English.
Since
So,
it's and Reno, since it's the
dimmi.
first week, and like I said, like Allegri used to say, whoever wins the Scudetto is the favorite, right, to win the league. And today I'm going to change it. For me, the favorite is Inter this year, and
Okay,
then
fair
Napoli's going
enough.
to fight for the Scudetto.
And
Usually,
then we'll
it's
see
always
if they
what
can
wins the
manage.
league. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But hey, I'm down for anything. Either if it's Juventus fighting, I'm all for a fight. But like I said, in my opinion, Juventus will be serving for top four. Before I continue on, so Pasquale, you say Inter first, correct?
Yeah.
Like in the future. Okay. Chris, you think Inter have a chance with the Scudetto or Napoli?
I had, what did I have? I had Napoli. I had Roma. I had Inter, AC Milan. No, Juve,
Uh,
AC Milan. 4-5.
so Inter for Scudetto,
Oh,
yes or
no.
no?
Maybe I didn't have Roma second. Did I have Juve second? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I don't know. I have to check. I didn't I don't
I do my
remember.
weekly picks. I got those, but yeah, when they were doing it on Tutto Calcio, I think I said Napoli. Uh, oh
Roma.
yeah, I did.
Napoli.
I said Napoli, AC Milan because of the no Europe, and I kind of changed my mind now. Then I had Juve, Inter, Roma fifth.
Well, Antonio is saying I think Roma and you, especially Roma's can push us with. I don't know. With Juve, I'm sorry. I don't see it. For me, they're going to be fighting top four. Then I could be a Roma, maybe, but we have to see. What do you think, Pasquale?
Milan.
Roma?
I think the two Milans and Juve or Roma, one of the. It's going to be like a 4-team race. Like it's going to be a fun Serie
I
A.
wish.
Like,
What do
it's
you
going to be
think,
close. Like
Pasquale? So, what do you think? Roma can fight for the Scudetto? I don't know.
I'd say Inter first, Napoli second, Milan third, and Juventus fourth, and
Okay, so
Roma,
Roma.
Roma and Como in Europa League.
yeah, nice
Hmm.
call.
What about you, Chris? I already heard your story. But what are your thoughts about Inter, Chris, before continuing?
Today's game, yeah, I gave some about Torino, but yeah, Inter look good. Marcus Thuram, I said earlier, he was flying, he was sniping.
Bastoni,
So
he
and
scored.
Taco, that's what made me nervous about Inter is you see that blow up in the Club World Cup, and it's like, man, things aren't right. There's problems, but I think someone else I heard on one of these shows was like, well, maybe that's what Inter needed. They needed a blow up, and then the new coach, and let's settle in and let's get guys out that don't want to be here, and we'll be fine. We got a lot of experience, a lot of quality, a lot of depth on the team, so they'll come good. Yeah,
No, that's what
I
I said,
I
Chris.
was
I said
downgrading them because of that, but yeah, I shouldn't have.
that's what I
Go
was
ahead,
saying.
Pasquale.
I said that Inter got stronger than last year. We got rid of Correa, 32 years old, 33, and Arnautovic, another 34-year-old, for
And I
a
was
guy like.
and I was worried you didn't get Lookman. I thought he would have been a great pick for you getting Lookman.
Yeah, but with Lukman, it's even hard now. With Pio Esposito, Bonnie being on the bench, those guys want to play. Lautaro Turam are starters. Plus, we still have Taremi. If Taremi would have left, maybe. Lukman I like too, but I prefer better a guy to sub Bastoni or a center back for a
Yeah,
Cherby.
I think
Uh,
that's
like
what you
uh,
need too is one more center
that
back.
that's what we really need. And midfielder, we're like so full now. We have to lose it at either
There's a lot
Aslani
of
or
them. Yeah.
Tuanoglu.
Then you still play my old guy Mkhitaryan from
Mkhitaryan is
Arsenal.
amazing. He's
Eric
an amazing
Mkhitaryan,
player.
he just keeps on digging.
You'll be surprised how big Mkhitaryan is for a coach and for the team there.
Yeah, he's a good leader.
Yes.
Okay, before continue, I got Antonio with some questions. Green, would you do swap cell makers for Tucson? No, thank
Yeah,
you. Pascual,
I would.
what do you think? You would?
I like that Belgian Salamakers. He's good.
Okay. You,
Salamakers, well,
Pascual?
Salamakers, and first of all, you can't trade them because one is a right winger defender, the other one is a striker forward. Like it's maybe
Well,
Jimenez
if they
Vlahovic,
get
but
Kolomoani, do they need Vlahovic?
Milan will need Vlahovic like a bread.
No, I
Like
mean Juve. If
Yes.
Juve gets Kolomoani, they don't need Vlahovic. Just get rid
no,
of him.
but
Get
it's hard to get
Kolomoani.
Kolomoani when you still have Vlahovic on the bench because Vlahovic
Right?
will
Well,
cost them like
especially
40
now,
million.
60 mil. Pedula said today they want to give them something cheaper, like around 50 mil, do by loan, something like that. But I don't know if PSG are going to drop that price. Maybe the last day we might get cool money. I have no idea.
They don't sell Donnarumma, then they might be selling Moani for anything.
Yeah, but then if you have Vlahovic, Kolomoani, and Jonathan David, and Milik, you're only going to use one out of those because with Conceição and Yildiz on the wingers, you could only use one forward. So there's going to
Both
be three
Moani and
forwards.
David. Both of them can go out wide. They're very versatile.
Yeah, you got
Well,
to keep
Antonio
Yildiz
says,
out.
well, here the comment, Antonio says, if they get Kolumwani, then that swap with Mina makes sense. Well, they have to get rid of Vlahovic, to keep Kolumwani, because also they're not going to do anything, Antonio, based what
It's
I'm
like that.
hearing.
Chicken or egg. What's gonna come first? Chicken or egg? You know, like,
um, so, uh, continue on the next games. Shall we talk about Milan, Cremonese, Milan losing?
I watched that. I watched that game. Though all three goals were really great goals, especially Cremonese's. Holy!
Yes, but the funny part about this loss of Milan, they lost with Cremonese for the first time after 125 years. But what impressed me, what me Pascal were talking on Saturday, Baschirotto and Bonazzoli, the second goal. Like that was a nice forbigiata, like a nice scissor. That was beautiful. I was kind of shocked that Mina would have lost with Cremonese because I thought Allegri could have get it done. But we know Allegri, his first games, it's always like that. But they were on it, like Cremonese, they were all over them.
That's surprising.
So I don't know, man. Like it's true that what's his name, Leo wasn't there, but what did that make a difference to beat Cremonese?
Yeah,
But
Sanchez
same.
when that Mexican didn't do too good.
Yeah, but we all know Allegri. People know my thoughts about me about Allegri. Classico Allegri, no game, no costruzione whatsoever. Same thing, trying to find their way, to find the easy way to score. Like Pavlich, he found his chance to score, but then what's that guy's name? Bonazzoli scored that beautiful goal. But man, I don't know. Like I did say, they're gonna fight for the Scudetto. I know it's the first game whatsoever, but Allegri putting up his records, not good, not good. Like Juventus. Well, Chris, Juventus had bad records because of Allegri. The second time he
Wow,
came.
Euro 2004.
Oh,
Still got
oh, and now first game of Milan, he put the first record by losing the first time with Cremonese. So I don't know. Pasquale, what are your thoughts about Milan? I know
that
you put
game,
them.
the highlights, Paco?
Sorry,
Did you see
Well,
that
go
game?
ahead,
Did you
Chris.
see it all, or did you see the highlights?
no, I saw the game. I saw the game, not the
Okay.
highlight.
We'll let Pasquale
Yeah, yeah.
talk about Milan, and then we'll let Chris. Pasquale, go ahead.
No,
Okay,
no,
thank you.
it was the first time losing at home, Milan to Cremonese.
Yeah.
That was the Milan lost at home. That was the record of the first time. Was surprised with Baschirotto leaving Lecce, and not being good for any big teams, even as a bench player. But I'm sure if any big teams would have went to Lecce, they would have said 15 million more than what they would have sold to Cremonese. because it was another bigger team. But Bonazzoli, I'm happy because he was a ex farm team of Inter. Inter raised them, and happy for him. He was on Salernitana, he went on Sampdoria a few times. So
Yeah, he's been around.
I'm happy for him with Cremonese to have this goal. I'm happy that they stopped Milan because it's derby with them. So, but I think Milan with the Leao, it's a totally different story. With the Leao on the field, you would have Pulisic would have played on his proper position. So Pulisic is another big name too. But with Leao, it would have been a different story. And I think this is just un incidente di percorso, like they say in Italy, right? It's something that just it happens, a mistake that happens. Milan is going to have time to train for a week just to play one game, so they're going to get back on track, and that's why I think they're going to be finish ahead of Roma because again, Roma, there's a Europa League coming through, right?
Yeah,
Those are
AC
big
Milan.
things. Yeah, and Lazio and Milan, even though they lost their first one, even Bologna, they lost their first week. I think these three teams that don't play, well, Milan and Lazio especially, that don't play the cups, are gonna fight for top spots too. And Como out of the teams that I saw this week, the best two games were Inter with Torino and Como Lazio. I saw Como with Fabregas Como, all young players. Yes, we all know Nico Paz now, is his name and everything, but I saw even the new players Federa play and Doig and Diao wasn't there. They have good new prospect. Maybe the goalie Butes it can get changed, but Como is going to be tough up there. Bologna is going to be okay too, even though Immobile got hurt, but they still have Castro. He's another young good talent. And these two teams, even three teams, even though they lost, watch out because Bologna, Lazio, and Milan are going to come back up pretty fast.
Yeah, I agree, Paco. Como looked really
Well,
good. It could have been 3-4, nothing. Easy that game.
yeah.
Lazio,
Well,
obviously, I hate Lazio, bastards, and I like Roma. But I thought Como was really good. Like
Yeah.
Nico Paz, even my stupid rivals Tottenham tried to buy him suddenly. They're desperate to buy anyone, and they just get rejected
yeah,
everywhere.
they say no.
Wants to go to
Yeah.
Tottenham.
So, Pasquale, you think Milan will finish top four or will be six, like you said?
No. I didn't say Milan six. I said they'll finish third for me in
Third?
my
Oh, third? Okay.
I had top four.
Well, yeah, it's the first game. We'll wait and see because
third, fourth is there. Juventus is the same thing. Third, fourth. I think
well,
Roma's
I'm
gonna have
cur-
a harder time than
Juve and
Juve.
AC Milan will
Lazio's
be right close. Yeah.
well, what's his name? Allegri has one competition, so that's why I said they could fight for
Yeah.
first. But we'll wait and see. A lot of things will be changing. What about you, Chris? This Milan, you like Allegri? What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, from what I've seen Allegri in the past, I don't like. But like you guys are saying too, AC Milan's got one
I know
competition.
Pasquale knows I don't like Allegri.
They've made good signings. They're probably going to make a couple more here, even, and we'll see. But I kind of think Roma, Juve, AC Milan are all going to be right close, together. Even
Yeah, that's what I think. Well, wait and see. It's going to be a very interesting Serie A. There's always competition, so
what about the
we'll wait
game?
and see.
I was impressed with Cremonese. They are a lot better. Who
Cremonese,
won
I was
Serie B?
impressed too.
Cremonese, Sassuolo, or Pisa?
Go ahead,
Who won
Pasquale.
Serie A?
Answer.
Who won the B?
Who won the B? I'm not too sure. Pasquale,
sorry?
you know?
Who won Serie B last year? Cremonese, Pisa, Sassuolo?
No, Pisa won it last
Pisa.
year
Won?
with
Yeah,
Pippo
they
Inzaghi.
tied Atalanta right off the bat here.
Yeah, they were winning against Atalanta too, but then Atalanta got unfortunately with the crossbar at the end and with Scamacca at the
Yeah,
front.
1-1.
But yeah,
I call him Sketchmaker.
oh, he'll be good.
In England. He'd look good, and then he'd be injured for the a long time.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not for him.
Well, I was surprised with Cremonese, but not the way they play. Those two players, Baschirotto and
He was
Bonazzoli.
a lot better than I thought.
I hope one of us can get them next year or in January. We might
Yeah,
need them.
they're amazing.
We'll wait and see. Moving on. Sassuolo, Napoli. Napoli 2-0 against Sassuolo. Pretty impressive. But
Cone got 2 yellow cards.
I'll let you talk after when I'm done. Then I'll let Pasquale. Don't worry. I get you there. So for me, this game, Napoli, McTominay, like Conte transformed this guy like nothing because Man United, I'm pretty sure Chris knows better than me. He wasn't that great, but last year
Oh, he
and
was
this
good.
year, well,
But
yeah, he was very good.
He was good even in Manchester
Every time
United.
he played for Scotland, he was amazing. I'm like, Man United, they just ruin your good young players. They ruin them all.
Well, I heard he wasn't that great at Man United.
But when he played for Scotland at that same time, he'd be amazing for Scotland.
No. The
Okay.
thing is, when he used to come in off the bench for Man United, he used to score too. It's just
Yeah,
that they
he would get
didn't keep him.
goals, and then they barely play him.
Oh, okay. But with Conte right now, he's pretty good. So, well, I was impressed about him.
Weird.
Yeah, well, nobody knew, but I never heard about him. But like last year, I was impressed. Even the header
Yeah, he
was
player of
great.
the year, was he not? He was player of the year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised he will be this year. But Napoli did this formation 4-1-4-1. They put all their top players. Then Sassuolo 4-3-3. But then at the end of the second half, I say a beautiful goal from De Bruyne. Pasquale told me that wasn't a beautiful goal, but
No,
well,
that wasn't a beautiful goal. That wasn't a beautiful goal.
Well, for me it was because that's the classic De Bruyne's goal. Like, he does those kind of goals
Not really.
far away. Yeah, come on. Even against us, Diero, he scored.
Rino, that was a cross. That was a cross that bounced in front of the area. Nobody touched it. It went in the net. It wasn't a
Still
shot.
a nice touch, but you need a nice touch to do that, Pasquale. Maybe Bonazzoli was better, yes, as you said, I agree. But he scored, he finished it up, 3 points for Napoli, and we just have to wait and see how it goes. The team, they gelled properly, even though with their new signings. Well, Lukaku wasn't there, as I call him Lukaka. Sorry, the background here, the German, that's my wife and kids. Sorry, guys. But as Pasquale said at the beginning, we have to see because everybody's getting hyped up with Napoli. They all think they're going to win the Scudetto. But like I said, with Conte, with 3 competitions, we got to see. I know this new format, the Champions League, it will benefit Conte, as Marco Messina said at IFTV. But we all have to wait and see how it's going to turn out. But then we all know Conte. One little mistake, you'll get pissed, and I see you bye-bye. Chris, well, you got something to say? I'll let Pasquale talk. Go ahead, Chris.
Good question up there for you and Paco. What did you guys think of Napoli playing the big boy Italian there?
Oh, Luca. I forgot about him.
Luca was up there.
For me, he's good. Like, there's still lots to learn. Well, because his first time being, because that's why they're gonna get Hoyland. So it will benefit us for the national team. But I think he'll be good. Pasquale, what do you think about Luca?
He's a good replacement to sub Lukaku in the last 30 minutes. I don't know about starting. In fact, that's why they went on Højlund right now. But Luka is Luka. Luka is the Luka that we know from Udinese. Even as a starter for the national team, I see like 4 players ahead of him still. We got to remember of Napoli. We all know that who they got. Okay, De Bruyne, Lang, right? These players. But remember who left too. There's a player that went to Atletico Madrid. His name is Raspadori, and he scored like 4 goals. But every goals he scored, they were heavy, like points, winning points to help him win the Scudetto last year. Raspadori was a big loss, I think. Even probably they made money. Simeone, okay, not so much, but Raspadori is a big miss. Kvaratskhelia, we all know, is a big player missing. We don't know if Nares can sub him as well. You have Zamanguisa, Lobokta, De Bruyne, and McTominay is the star of Napoli, but Napoli's still missing. I don't think Politano can handle all season like
No,
this. He
I
needs
agree with you.
a sub too. And plus, so when, like I said, the heavy starts when the Champions League starts. When you need to do the
That's when the
turnover,
season begins. Yeah.
make for your replacement and stay competitive. See in Serie A, Coppa Italia, and Champions League. That's a different story. That's all.
How you deal with your squad, how you rotate, how you deal
Exactly.
with
Ex-
injuries. Yeah.
But funny you mentioned about Raspadori. A lot of people don't like Raspadori. Like I don't mind Raspadori, but you
He's
know,
a good runner, though. He's a good runner, and
yeah, yeah.
when
But I agree with what Pascal says. That there's a lot of people they don't like him. Like every time I talk about Raspadori,
national team, but he's
you
a
know, I
good
don't
player.
see anything wrong. But you brought out a good point, Pasquale. They should have waited to sell them because now Lukaku's out, you know. But Hoyland is in the mix. What do you guys think about Hoyland? I
I
think
think
you'd be fine.
I seen him,
Go
and man,
ahead.
you crushed his spirit, crushed his confidence. So it's gonna take a while. I would still be starting Lorenzo Luca for now, and gradually get Hoyland built up and get his confidence going, sub him in, get some goals, and then yeah, and then he'll probably be starting for a little while.
Yeah, well, he did play well with Gasperini. So what do you think, Pasquale, with Hoyland?
Yeah,
Højlund, we need to see. We need to see this bad year that he had Man United. It didn't have much space there either. It looked
yeah,
like he got deflated when he went to Manchester United. And how much time is he going to have back? I think he only has until December because then once Lukaku is back in shape and in form,
yeah.
Lukaku will be the
Well, if
starter.
he, yeah, well, if he's going to be okay, we don't know for how long. But for me,
He's old.
I think he should be fine because Conte, we all know he players that haven't played well, he transformed them like Messi's. So we'll wait and see because we have Dequan Raisi, Holland to Napoli. Don't even know what to say. Hopefully, he has McTominay redemption Archer. Well, I think so too because with Conte, anything can happen. So yeah. What do you guys think about this
If they
Napoli?
keep KDB
Go
healthy, if
ahead.
they keep KDB healthy and going for the Champions League, Napoli is
Yeah.
very dangerous. But it's one thing to say keep KDB healthy, and another, to actually have it happen. So yeah, Napoli's got a really stacked team. They're really, got a really good starting lineup, and yeah, we'll see what happens with Hoyland, but McTom and KDB. I like that. How you say that guy, the Slovakian guy's name?
Lobotka.
Vodka? Yeah, he's
Boca.
a good midfielder. I like his style too.
Is Elmas coming back to Napoli, boys?
Really?
I doubt it.
That's what Dequan's saying. He follows Napoli too. He's a big Napoli fan. Arsenal fan, by the way. Can
Oh yeah, they
play on the
go right.
left. Yeah. Dequan, Chris over here is a big Arsenal fan, by the way.
Canada,
uh,
Arsenal. Yeah, red
let
and
me
white.
go through the comments. Which means McTominay goes back into midfield with De Bruyne. Yeah, that'll be great to see if Follering comes. Then what else we have here? Let me just go through the comments. So yeah,
Yeah, fucking wrestling. Fuck sake.
my son. Yeah, sorry guys, my son. It's terrible. Anyways, continue on so I can take off the mute here. So what do you guys think with Napoli? Were you guys happy about this game with Sassuolo?
I was not
Like
happy seeing my
you
Canadian
were
get
not
beat.
happy. Yeah, with the Canadian boy. Okay. Pasquale,
He was
you?
doing good, but man, 2 yellow cards. It's like, oh, geez.
You,
Wow.
Pasquale?
I think they did their job, just like Juventus. Same to do nothing except Napoli was away, and Sassuolo. I think they're the same as Parma, but Napoli did a good win away, considering last year they lost the first one to Verona, right? Away,
Yeah.
so it's a different start. But then again, it's down the road you're gonna have more games, not just 30,
Yes.
38, right? 39. So
So
it's
are you
got a
scared?
way to be. Am
Go
I?
ahead, Pasquale. Then ask you a question. No, go ahead. Go. Then
I
ask you a
got a
question. Go
question
ahead. Sorry.
too.
No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Okay. I'll ask a question. I'll let Chris ask a question. Are you scared about this Napoli team? Some fans are not afraid. I'm a little bit scared. Are you, Pasquale?
I don't know.
Is it
I don't
this
know what.
dangerous?
I don't know why you have to be scared. There's going to be one team that has to win at the end.
Well, I
It's
mean, scared. Are they gonna? Are they dangerous? That's what I meant, Pasquale.
for me they're less dangerous than last year.
That's
That's
dangerous. Okay.
my honest opinion. They're less dangerous than last year for me.
What is that, Chris?
Come
I
on,
don't know. What is that?
the pizza.
The pizza?
And you got nothing this game
Oh,
can last forever. Maybe that's you got this.
I don't know what this guy's doing. Chris, do you have a question? You said you had a question, bro.
So, I don't know much about Sassuolo. Um,
The
my issue
Sassuolo. Go ahead.
who fucking Deserbi tried to ruin at Marseille. I will never respect that guy again. And then but at the Sassuolo, they're kind of little, but they've been up and down, up and down. What are your thoughts on Sassuolo? I didn't know their roster too well.
I don't know. They just got back from Serie B, so I don't know. It's their first game. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't watched them. Maybe Pasquale can tell you more about Sassuolo. What do you think, Pasquale, of Sassuolo? I haven't watched them for a long time, so
Oh, they still have their team that they had 2 years ago with
yeah, Berardi.
Pinamonti, Lauriente, the Consigli. They they're still a team, but we got to see it this year. I'm sure they're going to fight for relegation, not to go back to Serie B.
Yeah,
Same with Cremonese, Lecce, these teams here, Pisa as well. Those are the relegation spots. One can be
I
saved.
got my Orazio, little Super Mario barking here now. Go back.
Well, yeah, Pasquale. Let's wait and see. I know, but Berardi was disappeared at in that game, so
Yeah, he's a good
we just
player.
have to. Well, we have 8 likes, boys. Come on, man. Let's go up with these likes. Let's keep things going, and please with the subscription, boys.
Miami,
Let's rock and
early,
roll.
early. Go, hit the likes on Reno Z Calcio. Calcio with Reno Z.
Guys from Moss Sports,
For America,
if you
it's
like,
Reno Z in America.
yeah, America. Well, Reno Zaurini. I said Reno Z all'italiano.
Canadian, we say Z.
Z. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
American.
Okay. Okay, let's continue on. The other teams. Should we talk about Como beating Lazio?
We did.
My
We
two
haven't
cents.
talked about Bologna.
Bologna. Okay, let's talk about Roma and Bologna. Chris, your thoughts about Roma and Bologna. Then Pasquale, I'll let you
Like
talk.
my Roma, I think it's great. Ranieri brought in Gasparini. I really like that. They got two big boys, Evan Ferguson and Artem Dovbik, the big Ukrainian up top, right? Unless they sell him. But yeah, they started Evan Ferguson. They brought in some good players. I told you that Wesley, AC Milan was trying to get him from the Club World Cup there. Wesley was playing in one of those Brazil teams with the Flamengo. I think so. And yeah, Roma sniped him up. He got the goal. He's a really good right back, more like a right wing back, really. And yeah, I like Bologna too. I got a little bit of heart for them because they're Saputo, Montreal. They're owned by Canadian Italian. Bologna, I thought they did pretty good. It was kind of a really tight 50-50 game, really. Just Roma took that one chance. It wasn't the greatest exciting game. I don't know if you watched it all, you guys, but I watched that one and it wasn't too exciting. But you can see Gasparini's already got his fingerprints on the club.
What do you think, Pasquale? I did not watch the Roma game, just the highlights. But what are your thoughts about Bologna, Roma?
No, the interesting that guy that they got from Brighton, Ferguson. up front. They're trying to sell Dovbik in the next 7 days. They're just going to keep one. And they're trying to go on Sancho, ex
Yeah.
Man United as well. Wesley, okay, he's good. But hopefully they stay healthy. Like even they got that guy Bailey, but he got hurt a day before the game.
Leon Bailey's always in and out hurt. Yeah.
They have another player that's almost out, just like Vlahovic. His name is Lorenzo Pellegrini. He's a good midfielder for the Nazionale as well.
He gets red cards too sometimes. That guy.
Yeah. Not more than Mancini though. Mancini gets a lot of yellow and red.
Mancini gets the most.
Mancini, Cristante, right? But we'll see. Gasparini is trying to get some more players. Not happy with the current roster. Let's see if they get Sancho. Hopefully, they keep for their sake Dobbik, because I think Dobbik with Ferguson is a good sub. They match each other.
Guess what his name Paco means in Ukrainian?
Dobbik,
Yeah,
a tank.
donkey.
Oh, donkey.
It literally means donkey.
Didn't know that.
But man, he's big, he's fast, he can shoot like a thunderbolt. I would keep him. And then you just rotate Ferguson Dovbik every game.
That Ferguson looked hungry though. He had a few
He's good. He's
chances.
a good young Irish striker. Brighton's Arsenal almost bought him like a year or so ago.
Yeah, he was injured last year at Brighton. That's why we didn't see him much. But when he played, it was a highlight. Yep.
Well, like I said, I haven't watched the game, so I trust whatever you guys say. With Bologna, my thoughts on Bologna, I think they will still do good because last year they win the Coppa Italia. The sad part, Immobile is injured for 2 months. Did Bernardeschi play that game? No, huh?
Yeah, he came in second half.
Oh, second half. Oh, okay. So, guys,
Castro.
Like
Castro
What's that,
is
Chris?
gonna be better.
well, Insigne was bad. But they said in the dressing room that Bernardeschi was just ripping guys, like tearing them apart and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you were saying Pasquale, sorry.
No, that they still have good players. They have Cambiago on the left, Orsolini on the right. Castro, I think he can do more. He can do better than Immobile for me, Castro, if you give him time.
Castro. Yes, Castro is good.
They have
Orsolini. Then they got Italiano as their coach, so which I like Italiano. Yeah. Before I continue, I'm gonna go through some predictions. Guys, you have any questions, any ideas, anything that I'm missing? And we can bring it up here. Pasquale, you?
I'm trying to think real quick, but nothing comes up right now in my mind.
Do you want to know what games got exactly correct on Super Brew? I can see yours too, Rino, probably.
Sure. He has like a Fanta culture, Pasquale. So he wants sure.
It's just predictions every week. And if you get the exact score right, you get 3. If you're close, you get 1.5. If you get the result right, like draw or win, you get 1 point.
Yeah.
Or if you're wrong, you're 0.
Well, put up the link on the chat so people can see it.
Can I share screen right now? No, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. I can't share the screen because I do it on my phone. So.
Yeah, no worries. I got it.
Okay. Oh, you got it?
I had my exact correct ones were I got 1-1 Cagliari, Italian Calgary. 1-1 with Fiorentina. I got that one exactly right. I got Como Lazio 2-0 exactly right. I got Parma 2-0 correct.
Yeah.
And then the other ones I just got a bunch of results. How did you do, Rino? I can see the leaderboard. I'm in second place, and Reno's in third place.
Third place? So I did not bad. Huh. Okay. Right. I'm happy.
2 close, 2 exact for 9 points.
Okay, guys, before I shut it down, I'm going to go through some predictions. Guys in the chat, put a like and subscribe. follow Moss Sports. Then I am Paco. I'll put Pasquale's link because he's going to be starting soon. And I'll probably be back on Thursday with some other guests. We'll do predictions. We'll talk about everything. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of live reaction. I'll be try to do early ones early in the morning when I'm not working so I can enjoy doing some watch alongs. And we're going to get Calcio 300Z. Fantastic. So
Fantastic.
moving on. Prediction, boys. Match day 2. I'm going to put predictions. Pasquale, it's his favorite. Chris and Reno. Let's do this so we make it nice and beautiful. You know what I mean? Are you ready, Pasquale? That's your favorite.
Bye.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the top teams. Well, sorry guys, my pen just fell. I'm just gonna do the top teams for Saturday 30th. What we got? We got both. Okay, let's do Bologna Como. What do you guys have? Pasquale.
1-1. 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Chris.
Bologna is at home.
No.
My first one came up was Friday. Cremonese Sassuolo. I don't know why it doesn't let me go to another game.
No, because I'm going through the big teams. I'm not going through all of them. I'm going through Bologna and Como because to do all of them. Oh, did I miss Milan? Okay, I'll do Milan after. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Bologna Como.
Bologna Como.
1-1? Okay. Sorry, I missed Lecce. Okay, Lecce, Milan. Pasquale.
2-1 Milan.
2-1 Milan? Okay,
2-0.
Chris.
2-0. Sorry.
That's what I just put down.
2-0?
2-1 Milan on the road.
Okay, 2-1. Me, 2-0 Milan.
I got 1-0 over Sassuolo.
Sassuolo and Cremonese? Okay, 2-1. I say 2-0. 1 second, because I'm behind. You guys are fast. Okay, Pasquale, you. Cremonese, Sassuolo?
Oh, yeah.
Cremonese Sassuolo?
Yeah.
1-1.
Chris. 1-1?
Good one.
Okay.
Now I got Parma and Atalanta, Reno.
Okay, go ahead, Chris. Parma, Atalanta.
Tough one. I'm gonna go 1-1.
1-1. Pasquale, you?
Atalanta 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 Atalanta. Oh, wow. Me? I'll say what?
Napoli versus
Wait, I got me.
yeah,
Parma 1-0. But hold on, let me do this, Chris. I'll follow. Just don't worry, Chris. Calm down, Chris, man. You're confusing me, bro. I know you're excited, bro, but calm down. Okay, next. Napoli, Cagliari.
You pick Atalanta. You pick Parma to be Atalanta, Reno?
Yeah, because the reason why, because you never know with Parma, right? So I don't know what this Atalanta is it the same that last year? Because they tied with Pisa, so I'm saying 1-0 for Parma. Now Napoli, Cagliari. Chris.
2 Napoli, 1 for Italian Calgary.
Okay, Chris, 2 and 1. Pasquale. Cagliari.
2-0 Napoli.
Okay, me, same, 2-0. Cagliari.
Cagliari. Okay, cool.
Yes. Okay. Can I move on? Okay. Pisa, Roma. Chris.
0 Pisa, 2 Roma.
Okay, 0-2. Okay. Pasquale.
Same.
Same? Okay. I say the same because Pisa, I don't think they have a chance with Roma. Okay, next we got Genoa Juventus. Oh boy.
Oh, Patrick.
Mamma mia. Chris, what do you think?
I'm gonna go 1 for Genoa, 2 for Juve.
2 for Juve. Okay, 2-1. Pasquale,
1-1.
1-1.
Vieira.
Okay. I will say 1-0 for Juve. You did 2-1? Yeah. Well, Genoa
Okay.
can be tricky, but
That's a good.
then we got Torino and Fiorentina.
Oh, that's tough.
Go ahead, Chris.
2-2.
2-2. Pasquale.
2 goals each.
0-0.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so 2-2, 0-0. I say 0-0-2, a tie. Then, what we got? Lazio and Verona.
1-1 would have been the smart play.
Chris, Lazio and Verona.
Lazio versus Verona. Oh, two
Yes.
ugly teams. 1-1.
1-1. Pasquale.
2-0 Lazio.
2-0 Lazio. I say 2-0 Lazio. Okay, then we got Inter Udinese. Let's say Pasquale first.
No, you
Inter
go first.
Udine.
You go first. You
Yeah,
go
leave
first. That
me-
go last time. Yeah,
You go.
What's that? Me go
you go
first?
first. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, for me, I will say 2-0 Inter. You, Pasquale?
3-0.
3-0. Okay, I can
Sì.
see that. Chris?
3-1. Udinese gets
Three.
some.
Okay. Oh, Mario. Calma, Chris. Yeah, he's a little bit too hyped up, Chris. He doesn't do it on purpose.
I'm
Don't
used
worry.
to being by myself. It's exciting having people to ask questions.
Okay, guys, I think that's about it. Am I missing something? No, I think then there's the next game, September 13th. So, boys, I'm going to shut this down. Thank you, Pasquale, for joining. Chris, even though you interrupted us a lot, but always a pleasure. I'll have you back again. Thanks again. Thank you for people in the chat from Chris' side. You, well, as always, put a beautiful like and subscribe. We'll be back for predictions maybe on Thursday or us next Monday. And as always, per sempre, Forza Juve, Forza Italia. And what about you guys? What do you guys say?
Forza Inter.
Iceman.
Okay. Iceman? Okay, Forza Iceman. Ciao, ciao. E arrivederci.
Ciao, buonanotte.